I'm about to step so far outside of my comfort zone with this set, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm about to use sky blue colored volume lashes on the top layer with one completely unique mapping, and 10D mid-stem black pre-made fans in a completely different mapping along the entire bottom layer. I've done many colored sets before, but usually I work with shorter colored lashes to make the eyes pop in a very subtle manner. But for this one, there's no subtleties about it at all. I want the blue to peek out over the top and be super prevalent with the eyes closed and open. Before I do this, let's check out Tiff's lashes. They are wild. She had an old lash lift that I'm gonna work around. Some lashes are kinked and unruly, some are whip straight, and others are still super lifted. Good thing I love a challenge. I'm gonna make sure to share my map at the end of this video so you can go ahead and take a screenshot, but I have a feeling that the map that I've drawn out is going to change quite a lot. So I'm not gonna share that now, I am gonna share that at the end, so make sure to stay tuned. While you're at it, you may as well go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe so that you can always stay tuned when we post new content like this video. So something fun about doing creative lash sets like this, like working with color or really unique maps or curls or whatever, I find that Instagram is flooded with a lot of the same things, a lot of the same lash sets, a lot of C&D curl and doll eyes and all that stuff. But if you start stepping outside of your comfort zone and bringing some really creative lash sets to the table and to your socials, I find that those get so much more engagement. So even if you don't have a huge clientele for colored lashes, if you're looking to really boost engagement and get some new interesting clients in the door, I suggest posting some work like this. And not only is it great to boost your socials, but it's also a really great learning experience. The more you step outside your comfort zone, the more you learn. Before I begin any set, I always start by cleansing. I use Lash Bath Foam Cleanser with my cleansing brush. I do this even if my clients come in to see me with clean lashes because oils and debris along the lash line collect really fast. So we want to make sure that they do not impact my connection or my client's retention. Also, often clients come with under eye makeup on, which makes it tough for the pads to stick. So I cleanse under the eyes as well as on top of the eyes, and I find that to be super helpful, and the pads will not slip all over the place. Today, my glue of choice is our bondage adhesive. It's a 2-second cure time glue, which gives me enough time to focus on my application. I find it really important to use the right glue for my daily speed. And when I work on new styles, I need a little extra focus time. So if I were to work with my 1-second cure time, which is quickie adhesive, a lot of the times it's great, but when I'm working on challenging lash sets or new styles, it will not work. By the time I've kind of fiddled around with my direction and stuff, my adhesive will likely already be cured and lashes will be popping off all over the place, which I definitely want to avoid. So today I'm working with, as I've said, bondage glue, which is gonna allow me time to direct and place my extensions perfectly. It's also really important to have the right tools. I'm working with Slim Boot because it is incredibly versatile between handmades of any diameter and pre-mades as well. It's kind of like a one-size-fits-all option. So I'm using that for volume today, along with my Crane Ultra Tweezer, which is intended to be a classic tweezer, but recently I've been favoring it for isolation. It has a really fine tip, which makes it a breeze to isolate even the most unruly lashes. So when we have a really fine tip tweezer, isolation becomes a lot better for those clients who have curly natural lashes or really fine natural lashes as well. So as I've said, this set requires 2 different maps, one on the top and one on the bottom layer. So I'm going to have to work in layers. I often use the iPad hack for this so I can fully complete one layer before moving on to the next. So here's exactly how I do that. It's actually really fun and helps with isolation no matter what set you're doing. So if you find that you struggle with isolation, placement, anything like that, try this hack, you're gonna love it. So for this technique though, really important, you will have to cleanse the upper eyelid or the pads just won't stick. Also, be careful which pads you're using for this one because sometimes pads can be too sticky or not sticky enough. So I'm working with Lost Artistry's standard eye pads. perfect amount of stick, not too much, not too little. I would not work with our foam eye pads because they are so sticky, and that's also why I steer clear of tape. I don't want to remove any lashes along the way. I want it to be comfortable for the client, but also effective. So I completed my bottom layer first with my pre-made fans before moving on to the blue lashes, which again were 100% sky blue handmade volume lashes. I used all 0.07s and of course Lost Artistry Lash. You'll also notice that the little blue bottle on the side of me, that's called Freshie. It sucks glue fumes away from the eyes and into the jar so the fumes aren't harsh on me or my client, especially if they are sensitive or if you're sensitive as well. Now for the fun stuff, let's watch this set come to life. Love to see your recreation of this style. If you do something similar, don't forget to tag us on Instagram. You can find us at Lost Artistry Lash or make a TikTok. And to finish it off, I always end with Super Bonder and a Nano Mister. We're gonna keep those lashes so comfortable for our clients and keep our retention as strong as ever. As promised, here's my lash map. I'm so excited about how this set turned out, and I would love to hear what you think as well. So go ahead and drop a comment below, and if you enjoyed this content, as I've said, now's the time. Go on there, subscribe, like, ring the bell. This way we can always bring colorful content right to your screen.